Hello, my name is Bernardo. Welcome to your greatlife2.com. Today's episode is a 4-word question that can transform your life. And I'm not joking when I'm saying that it can transform your life. It's not just a title, it's a way of being, and it's a quick snap into reality that can get you back from wherever you're going mentally and emotionally and get you to focus on what's real. And this question popped into my head recently as I was having a very heated argument with someone. And I'm not sure if that's ever happened to you, where you're fighting about something with someone and things start getting heated and more heated, and the argument itself is not that important as this one was. It was important at the moment, but relative to life, it really has no meaning. And I was getting really upset about it. The other person was getting really upset. We're getting nowhere. And the argument itself becomes almost like this breathing, living thing, where now, even though it wasn't so important, you've put so much energy into it and so much ego into it that now you have to win. And that's a sad place to be in. I can tell you from experience. I'm not trying to criticize you. I've done that many times. And these questions, it popped into my head. Not only did it transform the quality of the argument, but it transformed my day. And it's been filtering through my mind ever since then. And I can tell you that the things that I'm doing right now have a slightly different spin. And I want the same thing for you. Before I share what this forward question is, I want to also share with you why, in the context of leadership, this is important. I had the honor of this week speaking with Roy Spence, interviewed him for my blog, and he shared with me a line that stuck to my head, which is, everybody is interested in being a leader, but no one wants to deal with leadership, the leadership portion of it. Leader is, that fun, rhetoric, ideal that we have in our minds. Leadership is where the dirt meets the road and where the tough stuff happens, and when you have to make it work, where you have to invest yourself into it, when you have to put all your energy into it, where you have to serve. Leadership, my friend, is service. Ultimate leadership is being an ultimate servant. So this forward question is, how can I serve? And I know it sounds simple. I know it sounds like it's just 4 words. But if you can shift your energy from being pissed, from having to be right, from having to convince somebody about someone, into turning it around and say, hey, my mission in life ultimately, not just my mission, your mission too, at some level is to serve. So how can you turn that around? And it doesn't mean that you have to do things that you don't want to do, or that you have to not take into account your values. All that it means is that in that moment, what is the best way you can serve? And the best way you can serve may not mean getting pissed, or may not mean getting angry. Maybe the best way you can serve is to remove yourself from the situation. Maybe the best way you can serve is to smile. Maybe the best way you can serve is to put yourself into the other person's shoes. Maybe the best way you can serve is to stay in your position, but not have to get emotional and make the other person wrong for it. So that's pretty much all that I have for you today. My challenge for you this week, I'm going to give you several challenges on every blog post, but the main one that I'm giving you this week is to ask this question every single time this week, where you find yourself getting upset, getting pissed, having to be right about something. Ask yourself the question, how may I serve? Turn it around and see your life change and expand for the better. Thank you so much for allowing me to share this with you. I challenge you to live a full and a conscious life, and specifically today I challenge you to serve the world by remembering this 4 magic word question, how may I serve? Thank you.